100% done with it. I'm all the spectrum done with it. If you talk to the Jarl from earlier, you'll get a track to buy land in Falkreath and build a house there. That sounds pretty cool, and I might do that. Oh, hey, look at this dude. He's pretty scary.
Payday, you changed your font. I don't like it.
Nick? This huge orc just walked up to me and he's like, "What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?" I'm like,
Oh god! It's Shepard.
wait, what?
Did he call you a milk drinker like all night?
No, he was going, "Baby wants milk."
Ah, close enough. I remember something.
No, I don't think he was saying that to me. I think he was thinking that as a statement. So I'm gonna say that this orc shouldn't talk to me like that. What are you gonna do? Cry? Listen, I don't want any trouble, or back off now. Back off now. I don't have to take that from you. He walked up to me and then he pulled out his weapon. Oh, right. I need to go into my items. Okay. No for the steel war axe. Where it is. Elven sword. There we go. Draw the elven sword.
I would have liked that to turn into a fist fight, like a brawl.
I would too. Oh man, he's good. Oh god, I'm gonna get like motion sickness fighting this man. This orc is the worst orc ever. I just grabbed him by the face, stabbed him through the back of the neck with my sword.
Okay, do you want to do that one heavy attack though? He's shield bashed you. No.
Yeah.
After that, he's getting wrecked.
No, he got completely wrecked.
Yeah, he swung one time.
I am gonna drag your body.
This is coming with me.
No, that's not what I'm doing. Power attack will make him drop the shield a bit. Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, he tried that and then got shield bashed in the face.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna take your body and put it over here. You're out of the street now. The people wandering around this road don't need to see that.
There are children on this road.
What the frig just happened there, Skype? You have something you want to tell me? Skype just used up, like, okay, so my disk is being used up 0% right now, right? As per the usual, as it should be. Disk shot up to 99% being used, and at the top it was like Skype using up like several thousand megabytes. Drag him with one hand holding a spell, the other holding a sword. What would that do? Would that make them like bug out? Because I'm not going back for him. Look at my temple!
So much for the constant.
It just came out of nowhere.
Their crafts and their huts. If they love me not, how can my love
If they love me not, how can my love reach them? I don't know. What are you, Jesus? Oh god, I'm flying. I forgot that this was a thing. Ah, the white screen.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. At the token of my
That'd be great. That's...
ruins of my
Oh, that's what I was doing? Okay.
now take
Yeah, I didn't realize that I had a spell out. I guess I just innately have that spell. Can I drop now? Can I just die? Ah, she's just a bright light. Stop making me look at you. Also, Offna just sent me a whisper that's just all Illuminati eyes.
No surprises.
Quality whispers today.
stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my
I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion.
retrieve my artifact.
Man, being this high up, the trees and all that stuff aren't rendering right. And it looks really bad. I can see, like, the graphics glitching out when I, like, rotate the camera a bit. Oh, do it!
It's not made of this.
It's not made to be up this high and rendering all of that. That's actually true, though.
This is my temple, and it
Where's Solitude at?
to my decree.
Why can't you just hang out up there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with it at this point.
Yeah, yeah, this is fine. You know,
Like, I
I'm
mean,
just
she's
some
been
medieval
talking to
guy.
me for a while, so I'm pretty confident that she really wants me up here, you know? Am I gonna go down now? Yeah. And the descent is pretty slow, too. The weird thing is, though, like, I didn't descend back to where I should land on this area. The trees become 2D billboards when they become far enough away. Vroom. God damn it, Canada. I wonder if there's gonna be fireworks today or if they're gonna wait till like the weekend. Because if fireworks are a thing, I'm just gonna like kill myself.
Good thing about the 4th. It falls on the weekend automatically, so.
Not always.
Yeah, most of the time.
I mean, some of the time, yes. It literally can't every year. Just because of how time works.
Don't worry. Don't tell me about maps and calendars and stuff.
Don't tell me about maps. I'm talking about time.
Yeah, I changed my thing to calendar.
You realize, like, a second later, like, that has nothing to do with that.
I did.
A map has nothing to do with time.
I know. That's why I changed it.
If they wait till the weekend, they'll be on America Day. How well will that go over in Canada? To be honest, probably like, not any differently. You think that we don't have Americans living here? There's a family in town that has an American flag on their house.
Nice.
So
I've never seen a Canadian flag down here, and I'm in Michigan.
most Canadians don't have Canadian flags because we are secure as a country.
Now here you're gonna see American flags and Confederate flags everywhere.
But they're not really Confederate flags, they're just identified as that. I'm a Confederate kin. I identify as Confederate. I know a guy who has a Confederate flag shirt, and I'm like, you're Canadian?
Yeah, really. I was actually gonna ask you, like, are there Confederate flags up there? Then I thought, no, that's a dumb question. Of course not.
No, there
I was
are.
wrong.
And it's the worst people that wear them. Noid confirmed, freedom hating commie. I mean, our colors are red and white. That's one color in communism.
Hey, we have red.
Yeah, I know. That's why you guys are 1/3 communist.
They all have red. Like every flag has red.
Almost every flag has red.
I know. I wasn't literally mean.
There's a few that don't.
And they suck for it.
Okay, so Nick, you know the laser beams in this temple? If you if you jump into them, it hurts you.
Yeah, I remember that seeing that myself.
I just did it. Now I'm crackling with all that electricity, even though this is like the sun's radiation. So
Concentrated sun.
So just Sunny D then. Something fell.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Lasers! Yeah, that's true. Oh, I forgot about the skeletons, the ghosts. They're kind of both. Well, that one's dead. And that one sees me. No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't.
These look like the humanity monsters.
They look like the black skeletons from Demon Souls. It just did a cutscene for one that was literally right in front of me. Also, Skeleghost is like really apt because they really are just Skeleghosts. Juggy for life too. Oh, I have a feeling that means Juggalo. They don't see you till the eye is fully open. I know. Well, they kind of see you. They don't have a good idea that.
Yeah,
you're
when it's
there.
opening up, they're looking for you.
Yeah, they have a general gist that you're in the area. They have a concept of you being there. Like I had a concept of boats once. That was an awful time. It was hilarious, but it made no sense. Well, how did they get from the mainland over there? Swam. I remember you had to bring your men over to defeat my rebellion. That was a wild time. Man, are all these guys just gonna have like really simple items on? There we go. Getting better arrows again. That's what I want. I wonder how far iron arrows will carry me. I'm being serious with that.
No, I mean, at some point in the game, you end up with just hundreds of iron arrows. And then when you upgrade from steel arrows, you end up with hundreds of steel arrows.
God. It scared me. Juggy for life, too. Thank you for the follow. Get in the bag, the Noid bag. Scared the hell out of me. Every time I hear it, it just makes my heart like in my chest. It's always fun when it does a kill cam with a bow shot that misses. Yeah, we had a whole like 15-minute discussion about that earlier, actually. I'm over level 30 and still use iron. I mean, I don't doubt it. They're cheap and easy, you know? Kind of like,
There's a joke in there, yeah.
like Mom when she drinks.
What? That's so random, I like it.
I mean, it also makes sense.
I've seen my mom drunk once.
Find
danced around
Shepard's
and passed
mom
out.
when she drinks. You need to see Shepard's mom. She's like in her 50s now and has decided that, you know what? Leopard print tights really do it for me.
Oh god.
She's one of those women. And also, she's become an alcoholic out of nowhere. Like, his family's always kind of had like a really liberal opinion. It just kill cammed and then stopped the kill cam mid-cam. That was the new one. But his family's always kind of been like really liberal towards drinking, right? Like, yeah, alright, drink if you want type of thing, right? But like, all of a sudden his mom's just like, I'm just gonna drink this whole bottle of wine tonight. So... yeah. If you draw a bow without arrows equipped, it'll equip the weakest ones you have, so later on I avoid iron arrows and just stash the ones I have. See, I always have my arrows favorited, so I can switch between them based on enemy that I'm fighting.
That's too meta.
That's what, you know, Green Arrow does when he's not just being called Arrow.
And they had the episode where they brought up the name Green Arrow.
And then they denied it!
I hate that show.
Oh, that's stupid. No, that's like what
show.
your name is. I hate all of those shows so much.
Like, the Flash one's not bad.
The Flash one is better. It's still not
much better,
good,
yeah.
but it's...
Like, they ruined the whole character, though, for Green Arrow.
They really
He's
did.
supposed to be the cool, like, maybe not necessarily a political guy, but...
He started out being a bit of a dick, but he moves
Yeah.
past it. And it's kind of like, I get that you're trying to show young Green Arrow, but he's not that much of a dick. And yeah, you're right, he's a very political figure. But
Yeah.
I think that comes from him being wealthy, but then not having his wealth for a long period of time. Considering he was stuck on an island.
I mean, that's like... You don't have your wealth, you don't have anything. For him. He was like...
He went from
had a lot
being
less
a
than
rich
wealth,
playboy
basically.
to being a dude stuck on an island.
That's kind of a pretty big turn.
Yeah. And I really like that that's like a subplot in his origin, you know, is he got stranded on an island once. It's like that forced him to survive, you know, without the comforts of home. Made him a survivalist.
Yeah, taught him how to use a bow and all that.
Yeah, also, like, he's one of the only characters that isn't, like, super messed up. Like, Superman is too perfect. Cite the term Boy Scout, because Boy Scouts are meant to be, like, these perfect people, but they're all deeply flawed, and Superman is kind of deeply flawed. But not really. Like, his flaw is that he's too perfect, you know? Like, if he freaks up, everyone demonizes him.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, oh, how could you lose? And he's like, you can't bat 1,000. And they're like, you're Superman, though. And he's like, you know, it happens. Like the whole Darkseid thing, every time Darkseid shows up, like, at least 500 people die. That's why Darkseid doesn't show up very often. And that time when Apocalypse, like, literally killed Superman.
Oh.
Do you not ever see that?
What was that from?
That's like the movie where Superman dies.
Guess
But
not.
then he gets, like, resurrected at one point and just beats the crap out of Apocalypse.
The only time I ever liked Superman is when he fought Darkseid in Justice League.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the only time I've ever actually liked him as a character.
Boy in a Barrel, like, wanks off to him all the time.
It's so bad, though.
He
was in, like-
hates Batman, though, because he's like, oh, Batman's just an angry loner all the time. I'm like, yeah, but the other members of the League are great. Like, Wonder Woman has some amazing parts. J'onn J'onzz is an alien who mimics, you know, humanity, right? And sometimes he's a black man, but sometimes he's an Asian woman. And when he was an Asian woman, he once, well, actually, let me put it this way. When J'onn J'onzz turned into an Asian woman, he is such a goddamn nerd when he is here on Earth that he named his Asian woman persona after a Sailor Moon character.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, right? Like, that's the best thing to do. Like, if you can shapeshift yourself into anything, you can just literally be the biggest weeaboo, but, you know, not at the same
The
time.
cosplays will be too good.
I mean, his cosplay is just perfect. He can be whatever he wants. What'd you say?
You hear that crackle? You hear a crackle?
I do not hear a crackle. Chat,
It went
do you
away.
hear, do you hear a
Strange,
crackle?
though. Oh, there it is again.
Is it coming from me?
Can't tell.
Ooh. Chad, is there a crackle? Am I crackling? Do I sound like some Rice Krispie treats is what I'm asking. Intentionally referencing Sailor Moon, or it just happens to be the same name? Like, it's a bunch of comic book writers that named him when he took the shape of a Japanese woman. And it's identical to a Sailor Moon character. Like, the chances are very slim that it was a complete accident. You know? That's all I'm saying. I hear no crackling. Okay. Like, I'm not saying that they didn't possibly pick an accidental name, but, like, come on. Sailor Moon's popular enough that I think a bunch of people working at DC probably have seen it, you know?
Yeah, probably.
They have at least a vague understanding of Sailor Moon. Alright, well now I'm sneakier. Crackling percentage is 0. Sounds good.
Yeah, must just be Skype. It went away anyways, so.
Hooray! It's getting really warm.
Same. Computers. I'm telling you, the window computer idea.
Well, also, like, the
And
fact that
Windows.
I'm not able to have a fan on when I stream because I don't want stream to hear...
I don't hear it. We've been over this. You don't know.
You
don't hear
guys
it.
don't, but I believe that some other people might.
I don't think so. Like, I have headphones on and everything. They're probably not going to have headphones on, so that decreases the odds even more.
You're not wrong, Nick. I guess it's just me. One day I'll turn on a fan and I'll ask Chad how the fan's working out.
How are the fans? And they say, oh, we're fine.
Yeah, how are you guys working out? I hope well. I hope you're all getting swole. I have headphones on. I wouldn't mind you had a fan going, though, as long as it's not too loud.
See, and I don't hear it at all. When you
That's
have it
just
on.
me joking around, by the way. Like, I
That'd be
know,
a really slow fan.
that's what Boy and a Barrel sound like for a little while, remember? It just sounded like...
What, when he had the rock band microphone?
Yeah.
Microphone?
Yeah. That was awful, by the way.
It was.
I can't believe that, like, he was the, like, you know, start of all this.
Was he?
I mean, let's think about it. Who did we all used to go to when we were streaming? Boy and a Barrel.
Yeah.
Boy and a Barrel is, like the beginning, but...
Well, he got really big because of it now.
That's true. That's how I met Boy and a Barrel. And then he was just like, oh, you want to start streaming? Cool, I'll come and talk to you and hang out. And I was like, wow, alright. Neat. And then we did, and then I met everybody else, and
Pretty much.
then Exotics was the thing. Also, I think Ceci's having more drama.
No Twitter.
Yeah, I just kind
Send
of
it this.
sent her a thing and was like, oh. I don't think that I'm on this spectrum because we haven't talked in a while. But yeah, she was just like, oh, I've gained so much respect for some streamers lately and lost respect for others. And I was like, oh, dang, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm happy I don't see any of this anymore.
I like Twitter because I get like notifications and stuff I think is cool. So
Yeah, and I do plan on making another one. I'm just not telling anybody about it.
I mean, don't tell any of the past people, basically.
Pretty much. Same with, like, I made a new Reddit account recently. It's like, nobody's going to know that username. If you see the username, it's going to be very obviously me, but...
Is it something
you can't
penguin
look
related?
for it. I'm not going to answer the question.
Not on stream.
No, but it's just kind of obviously penguin related. But
Oh.
if you see it, it's going to be obviously me. But you can't probably look for it, is the point.
Okay. Yeah, no big.
I just like having internet things separate
Yeah.
as much as I can.
See, I like having everything unified because I like people to recognize that it's me saying this stuff. And that's why I think it's hilarious that somewhere out there in an MMO there's a guy named TheNoidBag who hacked my account.
Yeah.
and I'm just too lazy to get it back.
Okay, why are you streaming Skyrim right now? Get out of our turf.
Okay. Bored?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
bored Kate.
because they're all like, I need a good, you know, RPG again. Oh, I'll give Skyrim a chance. And also because I'm doing it. That's a lie.
Just copying you again.
I mean, they just have like a wider viewer base anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But that's because they know all these big people.
Yeah, pretty much.
If I wanted to communicate with
yeah,
people more,
that's
I could definitely get a lot more followers. But
It's weird. It's like Joe had like NL, Kate has Venusaurus Rex, Nick and
also,
Big.
you know, Ouroboros the Ninja and Peeve,
Don't know those.
Dark Souls and Bloodborne people. I'm missing a key, and I know I must have seen it, and I'm just really stupid, and just haven't, you know, clicked. Oh.
I start out
Ah!
complaining about the loading screen. Oh, I love Bethesda games.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just complaining about the loading screens. I like it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty average. I think, like, the only way that I would ever play Bethesda games is in calls with you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, I've gone through my Bethesda games. I'm done.
Yeah, you know what we should do? We should do that mirroring thing, like the point of view thing with Fallout. And it would just be like, where are you? I'm at this end of the desert. Where are you? I'm at this end of the desert. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, this has diverged too far now. Yep. Follow the lasers. You are at the next pedestal and you went past it. Yeah, that's probably true. That's why I'm following the lasers now. Can I stay in this laser? It doesn't really hurt you that bad. I remember it hurting you a lot more.
For what?
The lasers. Alright, well, I'm gonna save because I'm getting blips.
Really hurts you at all.
Oh, Rachel just being like, sorry I'm not home yet. I'm like, you were in an accident.
Literally in a car accident. It's okay.
You don't need to apologize for being in a literal car accident.
That apparently wasn't her fault anyways, so.
Yeah, it was just some guy clipping her.
Sounds a little sexual. But I don't know how. It's one of those weird, like, I could see it being a thing, but I wouldn't be the one to invent the term.
I already know what it would be.
Oh.
Pubic hair.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
That's what you call it when somebody else grooms. The game didn't freeze. I not alt F forward, but I alt tabbed. I needed to answer a Skype thing, and then it wasn't a Skype thing that I needed to answer. It was a statement. But, yeah, no, like, it's when somebody else, like, clips your pubic hair. It's when somebody else trims you.
Let's just skip the intro. See, now that is a mod I like for Skyrim.
I would do it, but at the same time, I just have that one thing that already just does that by having a save. So, you just have the save. I wonder how much I could get in a shot on this guy. Should play State of Decay. What even is State of Decay? Nick, I just straight up killed the boss. 2 arrows. Ow. Okay. I forgot that the boss turns into a ghost afterwards. Ah! Boss, stop shooting lightning at me. I get you're a ghost, but
I'm
Jesus.
watching the intro thing again on Kate's side now, and I just hear someone doing the whole, like, prayer at the thing so it doesn't die, and I thought I heard him say Macintosh. Like, please, Macintosh, don't let me die.
Oh my god, this ghost is just beating the hell out of me. 3 PS? I think you mean third person. Action open world zombie sandbox. Oh, so like all those other games that exist that I'm not interested in at all. Just sounds awful. Like, why would I play that?
I'll look it up. Make sure.
It sounds like all the other, you know, survival zombie games. Think DayZ, but slightly more arcadey. That sounds just as bad. How much is it? Because that will teach you how much I'm not willing to pay for it.
There it is. Load. Clear my birthday. Boop, boop. It's $13.98. No, that's for a DLC. I don't know how much it is.
Alright, well then to...
yeah, it just says downloadable content. What, I can't actually buy it?
Alright, then to put this into perspective for you, let us imagine that it is $13. I am not willing to pay $13.